Red Crimson 102, welcome to my review of Death's Door. The job gets lively when your assigned soul is stolen and you must track down a desperate thief to a realm untouched by death, where creatures grow far past their expiry and overflow with greed and power. Death's Door is an indie game, a brilliant indie game. I recommend everybody to check this game out. It's available in all platforms. I have it on Game Pass, and I have it on the Nintendo Switch. It's awesome on the Nintendo Switch. For those of you who want to know, it's only 30 FPS on the Nintendo Switch, but that's not going to deter you from playing the game at all. It's actually awesome on the Nintendo Switch, runs well on the Switch, and looks great on the Switch. I finished the game on the Xbox Series X with almost all the achievements. I only have 4 achievements that I'm missing. The game is brilliant, guys. The main hub area that you're in has a nice black and white theme to it, which I like, with a splash of color here and there. Excuse me, guys. With a splash of color here and there. It reminds me of Sin City, where you had the black and white tone and some things would be highlighted in red in color. That's exactly how Death's Door, your main hub, is where you operate from. Now, you can also purchase upgrades to make your character a lot better. You can upgrade your melee attack for more damage output. Your projectile attack, make your projectile stronger, which consists of, you have access to a bow and arrow, bomb, throwable bomb, a grappling hook, and a fire projectile weapon, which you can all upgrade aside from the grappling hook, which you cannot upgrade. You get it later on in the game. And what's cool is the sound effects. I really like how they put a lot of work into the grappling hook. When you shoot it out, you can actually hear the chain, which is awesome. Now, it's an indie game, so it doesn't have AAA graphics, but for an indie game, the graphics is well crafted. It looks really good. Vibrant colors. I love the color. The level design is awesome. There are several areas in the game, and the game is not all that hard. It's a well balanced difficulty. Nobody is gonna have any trouble completing this game. I mean, when I first started the game, I died several times, only because I was just getting the hang of the game. I wasn't used to it. And you're not really strong when you start the game, but as you play the game, you get hang of how you control your character and whatnot. And once you start leveling your character up, you get more powerful. And speaking of upgrades, you acquire points, upgrade points, by every single enemy that you defeat in the game. Only thing I don't like about it is you get 1 point for each enemy you kill. Some enemies might give you 2, 3, 4 points, but most of the time it's 1 point, and you can use those points to upgrade your character. Aside from, like I said before, you can upgrade your melee, your projectiles, your movement speed, your dodge speed, your rolling speed, and whatnot. The game also has awesome music. I believe the people from wow, guys, I forgot the name of the developer that made the game, but there's another indie game, Moonlighter, I believe. Moonlighter, the game with a guy with a white hair. That game has awesome music. The soundtrack is brilliant in that game. So the guy that did the soundtrack for Moonlighter actually did a soundtrack for Death's Door. But I think Moonlighter has a way better soundtrack, but Death's Door soundtrack is awesome. It fits the tone and the theme of the game. The music in the game is really awesome. And you know me, I'm a big music junkie. When it comes to soundtrack, Death's Door has a really good soundtrack. I came across this game when it was announced. I mean, it was on YouTube. I saw the trailers. It's an awesome game. It reminds me of pretty much Zelda, the old school Zelda, like Super Nintendo Zelda. There's secrets you can also find throughout the world. These little items, you can collect. I don't even know what they do, but you get achievement for finding all the items. So that'll give you a little something to do. Also, too, you start out with I believe three life bars and 3 magic, which are upgradable throughout the game. And you find you find the upgrades for your life and your magic power by exploring these different worlds. They're all hidden in shrines, and it was actually kind of fun finding all those upgrades. All those health upgrades and the magic upgrades. It was fun, exploring the world. I mean, also, guys, I know I said it before, but the music is brilliant in this game. I had so much fun just exploring every single world, every nook and cranny, and trying to find secrets. I'm a secrets junkie, and the good thing about this game is the secrets aren't very hard to find. I found most of the secrets just by playing the game regularly. And what's kind of cool about it too, the game has 2 endings. Once you beat the game, the credits roll and everything, you see what happened, but it's not a true ending. And sorry guys, spoilers alert. Well, at least to some people, I don't think it's a spoiler. That's a to know basis. I mean, that gives you more emphasis to go ahead and get the game and play the game. So when you beat the game the first time, the game actually continues. And I do admit I had to go on YouTube to figure out what you're supposed to do next. But you beat the final boss, you get a key, and you just keep on going. And I'm not gonna spoil the rest, but that's kind of cool how they did that. So the game doesn't really end when you beat the game. There's another part of the game where you can keep on playing. Cool game. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys heard about the game Death's Door. And for those of you who never heard about the game, go ahead and get the game, man. I showed the devs some love. I bought it on the Nintendo Switch. It's awesome on there. It's 60 FPS on Xbox, honestly. And since we're being honest, I kind of did. There's a difference between 60 FPS and 30 FPS. But surprisingly, it didn't really feel that much different on the Xbox versus the Nintendo Switch. But it kind of did slightly. But it's not going to stop you from getting on the Nintendo Switch. I love it on the Nintendo Switch. I go back and forth. I played on the Xbox and I played on the Nintendo Switch, which I started out playing on the Xbox, and I have to finish it on the Nintendo Switch. So it doesn't matter what platform you get it for. It's good on every platform, it's even the Switch. So I just wanted to let people out there know, the viewers out there know, that there's this dope game called Death's Door that everybody should check out. It's a really awesome game. I just had to make a video and had to do a review on that game. So you guys check that game out. You will not be disappointed. If you like Zelda type games, Death's Door is a game that you will like. Phenomenal music, nice smooth gameplay. I mean, the story is nothing to write home about, but the story is still cool. If you play the game, you'll see what I mean. The story does go over the theme of the game. The characters are fun and cool. Really love this game. And there's also a physical edition available, but I can't find it anywhere. It was very limited. I think the company itself may have the game. I'm not sure. I tried finding it. I couldn't find it. I found it one day on Google and it said it was sold out. So that game just came out and it's already rare. The physical copy. I wish I could get it, unless you're gonna go on eBay and pay eBay prices. I might just do that. The game is really that awesome, but we'll see. Hopefully I can find the game in a while or go back online and the developers of the game will have, some copies available. But definitely a dope game. I advise you guys to check it out. I enjoyed it. I finished it on the Xbox. Now it's time to finish it on the Switch. A little bit halfway through the game. And to give Death's Door its final score, I actually give that game, I will give it 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I enjoyed the game, it's a game where when you finish it, you'll actually go back and play it, and that's very rare nowadays. I'm a lot older, so I don't really like to replay games. I just finish a game and just keep it moving. But Death's Door, if you beat this game, you'll go back to it. It's that good. So 9 out of 10. Just had to let you guys know. Check that dope game out. Death's Door. 9 out of 10. And if you're new to this channel, like and subscribe. That's how my video gets circulated and my channel grows. Okay guys, see you in next review. And also check out my review on Super Cyborg. Definitely another awesome 2D excuse me guys, I can't even talk today. Definitely another 2D side scroller run and gun shoot 'em up, just like Contra. Alright guys, stay tuned for my other reviews. Like and subscribe. Have a good one. Red Crimson out. Love you guys.